Hey, what's up, guys? So I did not do a live reaction because when I seen that the chapter is out, it was like 2 a.m. and there's like a bunch of people in my house and stuff like that, so I couldn't wake them up by live reacting to it. But now that it's in the morning, I wish you could have seen my reaction though, because this chapter, Oda is a genius. Because he's a genius because he never fails to like build up to an amazing point. So last week, Brule was talking, hyping Katakuri. Oh, he's just a perfect guy. He's never laid down on his back. And then it was all the setup to a joke. Like Froome said on Brago's stream, it was all a setup to a joke in which Katakuri, this is just the perception that everybody else has made of him. So Katakuri is like following along because like I guess all of his brothers and sisters like look up to him. So he has to like make people like feel that like this is the way he is. So in this chapter, when I see the page of him eating donuts and fucking and he was singing while eating the donuts, I could not take it. It was hilarious. Like I was like, I know it's 2 a.m. and I didn't want to wake people up, but bro, I like it would literally be a dark room and you could just hear all it is my laughter. It was fucking hilarious. Such a good chapter. But like going through it and everything, like it basically starts off of course fucking Katakuri and Luffy fucking facing off, and basically it all fast forwards to Katakuri burying Luffy in like a whole fucking mountain of mochi made out of the mirror world, which is weird because like the mirror world didn't look like mochi, but he just bent it anyways. So I guess that's part of an awakening or like a choice that he can make, I guess. So Luffy's buried under mochi. It's the chefs go to him and it's like, oh Katakuri, oh you're such a perfectionist. Even though you had to fight, your snack time has been delayed for 40 minutes. At this point, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean, like, snack time? I was like, okay, he eats, like, Big Mom. Okay, that's, I guess he got that part from Big Mom, so he has to, like, power up. Because even in the chapter, he says, sugar is the power of my strength, so. And then he, and then he makes a shrine. So, to our knowledge, every time Katakuri goes to have his snack time, he makes a fucking shrine. So people can't see him eating because of his fucking face and like the way he eats, like a fucking little like a happy little kid with a fat face, just stuffing his fucking face with donuts and tea. Like he goes in a shrine and tells people he's having a discussion with the god of war. like like some people just perceive him as an amazing guy, like, and especially a shrine, because like that's like some god complex editor shit, but like really Katakuri is not like that. This is fucking dope. And then Luffy eats straight up out the mochi and then he comes out and he's like, I fucking, oh sorry YouTube, I freaking hate everybody in this damn island. How come I have to eat everything to win? It's crazy. And then King of Lightning made a video on like Luffy's like innate ability. Tea break. I had to bring tea off of Katakuri. But yeah, King of Lightning made a video on Luffy's like innate ability to burn his calories and use them for energy. So we see a little fat blob Luffy, and before he can even walk like or run 100 meters, he's thin again. So he absorbs all of the fucking sugar fat and then uses it as energy. So we can assume that Luffy is like kinda, like, I'm not gonna say back to full strength, but he got a definite like energy boost from this. So he charges right at the shrine because apparently Luffy hears with his observation haki that somebody is eating donuts in the shrine, and he knows it's Katakuri, thinking he's taking a break from the fight because he thought Luffy was done. No, Luffy's mad at that, so he charges right at the shrine. He charges up a Gummo no elephant gun and destroys the fucking shrine, and then we see the best panel of 2017. I don't care what he says. The Katakuri eating donuts panel is the best panel of 2017, bar none. In fact, I should probably make a video like best One Piece panels. That'd be fucking fun to do. But Yeah, man, that was just amazing. Like he just has this fat little face. So Katakuri, yeah, and with his mouth, there's like that's the reason why they call him Dogtooth because he has all the jagged teeth. So it makes me really like wonder like what the fuck is Katakuri. I heard on Brago's stream somebody say that like Katakuri is like along the lines of what LMAO is. Uh, that makes perfect sense. LMAO has the exact same like teeth type of thing. And I wonder what like if they're a tribe or what kind of like fucking animals they are. It looks like a like demon vampire shit. And then because Luffy destroyed the shrine, everybody got to see him eat. And because the chefs let Luffy pass, he kills the chefs immediately. Because Katakuri is so bent on like keeping this perception of himself that nobody can see, like nobody is allowed to see Katakuri fucking nobody is allowed to see Katakuri in his eating time, so they can go tell people that Katakuri isn't like this. He's actually like this. He's just no. Katakuri has to stay the perfectionist for the sake of his brothers and sisters who look up to him, and all the other commanders probably think he's like that too. That's insane. So now, especially the way it's looking, Katakuri is not gonna let Luffy leave, cause he has to kill Luffy. Like if he just killed the chefs, his own family, because they saw him eating, there's no way that Katakuri is gonna leave Luffy. After he gets out the shrine, or after he kills his the chefs, him and Luffy clash. He with his square mochi hand. I don't really get that, but I guess making mochi square makes your hand more durable, I guess. So him and Luffy clash, and then Luffy gets blown back because Katakuri says he's better than him in armament hockey too. And then they punch again. So both of Luffy's hands like are kind of fucking hurt. But I don't know what the fuck happens here. But or I don't know. Oh no, he's blowing on his hands. Yeah, he's blowing on his hands because they hurt so much. So Katakuri is gonna punch again, and Luffy's preparing, and then Luffy actually lands a kick. So Froome also mentioned in the stream that like basically like Luffy is right when Katakuri attacks. So basically Luffy is going to try to dodge. But Katakuri attacks where Luffy is dodging from his future sight. So because Katakuri is gonna like attack where Luffy is going like to end up, there like he can't see the future past that. So that's when Luffy attacked Katakuri and he can't see it. So Luffy actually lands a kick, and I can understand that. There's also people saying that Katakuri can't use armament hockey and observation hockey at the same time, which would kind of be weird. But now looking back on it, I don't really think we've seen people like anybody do that. Brago mentioned that maybe it's a possibility that Luffy can do that because like people who have Conqueror's hockey can use all at the same time. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, Luffy lands a kick and starts gloating. He's like, "Oh, ha! I get it now. Your power." Kari's like, Katakuri's, "What do you get? I've told you time and time again, there's no hope in defeating me." And then he raindrop, drop top, all the fucking gear forth, all the fucking mochi on him. And then Luffy goes gear forth. He immediately charges at Katakuri. He says, "You're definitely strong, but you're not invincible. Gomu Gomu no Kongan." And then that chapter ends right there. It looks like Katakuri blocked the Kongan, same as the way it's Doflamingo, but I'm not sure if it blew Katakuri back. It definitely didn't blow him back the way it did Doflamingo, like across the fucking city and shit. But I'm like, I want at least for like this Kongan to like make him move. In terms of next chapter, I'm excited because more than likely we're gonna reveal the solution. Like we're gonna get a reveal of the solution that like Luffy came up with. That'll be fucking dope. In terms of timeline, I have no idea when the reverie is gonna start. This arc seems nowhere near over because we still have to. after this fight between Luffy and Katakuri, Luffy has to get to the ship. Unless he finds a mirror that can lead to the island quicker, then I don't see that happening. But Luffy has to get to the ship, and then they have to escape again. And they have to do the whole cake baking scene. And give Big Mom the cake. And also, next chapter, I'm very much, since we got a whole battle chapter this week, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that next chapter will probably be only Sanji, which would kind of hurt, but yeah, no, I want this fight ended, so I hope that doesn't happen. But hey, that was a great chapter. Oda is a god. Thank you guys for watching. Blank out. BRB. We'll be right back.